Hey, hey guys, how are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Super excited to see y'all. Super excited to see you guys. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? I'll give you guys a quick second to come on in. Take your time and hop right in. I'm so excited to see y'all tonight. I know you made it tonight. I pushed back the time a little bit in order for you guys to be able to come in a little bit more tonight. Like, oh my God, guys, I miss you. I miss you so much. I miss y'all. Like, oh my God, I miss you guys so much. Hey, Queendra. I see the name change, Queen Leandra. I love it, girl. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I know Kanita be tuning in from work, hanging out with me tonight. So I super, I'm happy to see you guys tonight. I know Miss P is hanging in the house. I know Carol will be in soon. I can't wait to talk to you guys and talk to you guys so much. I miss y'all too. But listen, if you guys have been following me on and hear my voice a little bit because of the change of weather coming back, if you guys have been following me, even on TikTok, a lot of the stuff that I've been posting has been on TikTok and on Instagram as well too, but I'm going to start putting back some things on YouTube and put together some content. Guys, I pray that you guys will get the experience that I had. Like, I really pray that you guys get that experience. I did a solo trip. Did it by myself. Just got up and went by myself. So that's the reason I chose the topic tonight, to make the comparison with the two. Because a lot of times when we're in these toxic relationships and dealing with these narcissistic people, we don't think that we're able to leave out of these relationships and find better and do better. I'm here to tell you, I'm living proof. It is better out there. You do get to experience better, but you got to believe it to be true and you have to want it. But I know it's hard getting out of it, and it's hard any way you take it. Hey, Pete. Good night, sis. How are you? So happy to see you guys here tuning in tonight. I can't tell you how much I miss you guys. Listen, 2 weeks, no show. Listen, but it was all in the name of me packing and getting ready to go on my trip. So I did pull up some of my pictures because I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm going to do a screen sharing and share with you guys some of my pictures, some of my experiences that I had on my trip. So first I went to Dublin, Ireland, right? And I did a 6-day trip for Ireland. I ended up going to Paris as well Wednesday, the day before my birthday, which was on the 23rd, because I wanted to spend my birthday in Paris. And then the final part of my trip was in London. So it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to share, but I also want to tie it into the topic because that fear, right? That fear of leaving the narcissistic person really is what keeps you bound in the relationship, and it makes you stay there much longer than you really want to because you don't know what's on the other side and you don't know the unknown. So it keeps you bounded to them and it makes you stay out of fear. The fear of the unknown was what kept me there for so long. But I knew the type of happiness that I desire. I knew the type of love that I want. I know the type of relationship that I want. And I know the type of partner that I want to be with. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you all so much. Thanks for those who took the time to give me phone call, text, email, messages, everything, all the birthday wishes. I thank you guys so much for it. And your girl was doing her thing. I hit these locks, guys. I had them braided up and tucked in the back and put on your girl her wig. And my wig has a name. Her name is Starnika. Okay. So I had my wig on and I was doing what I did best. And that was being beautiful, being happy, and being free. Okay. So just wanted to share that with you guys to let you know that I did it. I went on a solo trip across not the country, across the world. Okay. Across the world by myself, super excited. And that's the thing, that it becomes scary when you're in a relationship with these narcissistic people, because they take away your drive, your belief, your hope in the future, your hope in life. They take that away from you, and you stay there so stagnant and don't think that you could do things. You don't believe in yourself. You doubt yourself because they have driven so much fear in you. So you don't think that you can do it. But once you start to believe in yourself, and once you start to see that you are worth so much more than what you're settling for, you will start becoming more uncomfortable. And that's what started to happen to me. I started to become uncomfortable. And you have to become uncomfortable in order to become comfortable. And that was something I sat in it. I sat in a lot of shame, a lot of embarrassment, a lot of nonsense I stayed in, not because I really wanted to, but it felt safe and it was a familiar territory. It was familiar grounds. And I stayed there because that was what I knew. So a lot of times I understand why some of you guys, the ones who have not gotten out yet, why it's so hard to get out, because getting out, it's like you're familiar here. So you've adjusted to how to deal with this person, how to accommodate their behavior, their toxic behavior. So it's like you don't know anything else. So why would you leave something that you know so well? It's like being at a job and you've mastered this job, so you know this job inside out, and it's like you're comfortable, you're complacent. Why would you go somewhere else? Why would you want to do something different when this is so familiar for you? Well, a lot of times when you want better and you want change, you have to get up out of what you're in to go forward, to take that necessary step to move forward into something greater, because it's going to be uncomfortable and it's going to be scary. The unknown is scary. Not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring, we oftentimes operate in fear. And sometimes the first thing we want to do is run back to what's familiar, or run back to what's comfortable, because it's so hard. Taking a chance, going out on a limb is so hard. So the first thing we want to do is run back to what's familiar. That's one of the things that start to replay in your head when you want to leave the narcissist. When you think about leaving them, you start thinking about all the different things, all the possibilities, and you've now consumed yourself with this abundance of fear. And remember, fear is an illusion. It's not something real. But in order to control you, the narcissist had to manipulate you. That's why it took time. They couldn't do this in a quick snapshot. It couldn't be done quick. It's something that needed to be done over time. That's like when someone plants a seed and they're watering this seed and they're nurturing this seed. It takes some time for them to continuously, for the seed to grow. They have to water it, they have to nurse it and nurture it. And they planted that seed in a good soil. Remember, you're good people, you're good soil, you're solid, right? So they had to plant that seed of fear and doubt in you and keep watering it by creating all of these traumatic wounds and traumatic experiences and all these trauma bondings. They create these things in order for you to stay and for you to want more. And they keep watering it by inflicting wounds and picking at it and then trying to help you to heal the wounds. But remember, you can't heal in the same place that you were hurt. Oftentimes, you're going to end up leaving because you realize you really can't heal there. But the fear of leaving, it now becomes deeper and it becomes harder, because the narcissist, they're scared. They're scared of you leaving because you are the one that's bringing fuel to them. But in order to trick you and to manipulate you, they have flipped the script in order for you to think that you need them more than how they need you. So now you start buying into their fear because they've created this illusion and this false selfhood. So now you're buying into this thing. You start thinking about the family, right? That's one. You start thinking about the family, how you're breaking up your family. And you don't want your family to be divided or separated. So that's another reason why you would stay. right? That's a fear of your family being broken apart. But if we should dissect this and go into it a little bit deeper, right? How broken is the family already? Do we really have a blueprint of what the family dynamics is supposed to look like, of what the relationship with the mother, a father, and their children, what a healthy household is supposed to look like? Do we really have that blueprint if we should really sit down and think about it? The reality is we don't have a blueprint for it, but we know wrong from right. And we know when something don't feel right, and we know when something is not good for us, and we know when something is toxic, and we know when something is unhealthy. Those are few of the things that we have as a part of our nature in order to survive. The narcissist is not adding value to your life. So even though you're in this relationship and it seems so unhealthy, and you're scared of breaking up your family and you're scared of going your separate ways, the reality is the family's already broken right where you are right now. The family's already broken because your children are not getting that love and nurturing from both parents. And one of you, the empath, right? Because I know I speak to my ladies mostly, but sometimes guys tap in, from time to time. So I want to be fair, right? But ladies, let's really keep it real. That man is not giving you the love and affection that you need. That man is not giving you the desire that you need. That man is not comforting you or supporting you and molding you into the woman that you're supposed to become. That man is not uplifting you, encouraging you, and motivating you into who you're supposed to become. They're not doing that for you. So you're already a broken woman. You're unhappy. The family's already unhappy. The home is already broken. You being there, being miserable. You can't get to produce fruits. You can't get to flourish. You can't get to be the best you because you're sitting there in a broken place. So when you're sitting there weighing out the options, saying that the fear that you have is that you don't want to break up your family, you don't want to have your kids divided in a separate home from having a two-parent household, the reality is the kids are watching you guys suffer. You are training and teaching your children how to live in a toxic home and how to tolerate these things and how to be abusive to each other going forward. So you want to be mindful of these things when you start to think about the fear. And I know it's hard. I'm not convincing you guys to leave or to stay. I'm not trying to do that. But what I am trying to do is to help you to understand what you're dealing with and why it's so hard and why it doesn't make sense to stay, why it doesn't make sense to leave. But you have to make sense out of what's best for you and what's right for you at this particular moment. A lot of situations are separate but equal. A lot of times when we talk about these narcissists, they're separate names, but they're equal. It's like we're talking about the same people. It's the same thing. We can all be fit into certain categories, even though I don't like to be categorized. But let's be honest, you're a good person, you're a bad person. So you get into a category of being with good people, but you have ways as well, too, right? It's the same thing. You're broken, you're damaged. You're mentally not healthy for your family. You're mentally not in a healthy space to provide for your family, to nurture your family, and to bring them to a level that they need to be successful. So the fear of having your household broken up, it's already broken because you guys are not pouring into each other. This is not something fruitful. When was the last time, this is my bonus question, when was the last time did you laugh with your partner? When was the last time did you get a chance to laugh with your partner and play with them and you guys were both playing with each other and it was sincere? Sincere. They enjoyed it. You enjoyed it as well too. When was the last time can you remember having that moment with your partner? I would love to see the hands go up because the reality is that's not how life is with a narcissist. The show that gets put on is not sincere. See that part right there? It's not sincere. The show gets put on, absolutely, but it's not sincere. It's not genuine. And that, when you start to look at that, you realize you don't have a healthy household. You don't have a healthy family. You don't have a healthy dynamics. Counseling has gone out the roof, has gone out the window. You can't do that no more because they're not even giving you the okay to sit down and have a conversation with a counselor to help fix the issue. Because remember, you're the issue, not them. They don't see anything wrong with them. So you might be willing and open to take counseling to fix your family, to keep your family dynamics together. But the narcissist does not see anything wrong with the family. They see something wrong with you. And that's an issue. When you're in a relationship and it's what I want, I'm the issue, I'm the issue, I'm the issue, I'm the issue. And it's not us, we're the issue. We need to fix to get things together. We or us. How is this going to benefit us? If it's not something where both people are involved in it, then it's a one-sided thing. I want the relationship to work. You don't want it to work too? It's not for both of us? So, all right, then. When you start asking yourself these questions, how much does the other person want this relationship? Or is it just a one-sided thing? You have to be mindful of how your relationship is breaking down and how broken it is. Now, the second thing that I had in my thoughts, right, that could be one of the reasons that you fear leaving the narcissist would be that you guys have financial things tied up, right? So your finances are tied up. And before I continue, guys, don't forget to hit the like button, okay? I know sometimes our conversation be going in pretty deep, so I'm gonna take a little sip break. And guys, just go ahead and shoot the like button to give me a like on this video today, because I gotta start. Listen, 2 weeks down, I'm telling you, I'm feeling the hit. Okay, I can see it in the conversations, but I do see you guys coming through as well too. So please go ahead, hit the like button, and if it's your first time to the channel, welcome to my channel. I so appreciate all the love and the support. Go ahead and subscribe to your channel. Turn on your notifications so that you do get notified every time I go live or post content. So I will be having more contents coming out this week for sure. I'm definitely going to provide some information and share with you guys a lot of tips to help you get through your days and to get through these relationships, how to survive through these things. We're going to get it going, y'all. Go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you guys again so much for your support, your time. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with me. You know I value and appreciate your time. So let's just dive back right into the second thing is the finances, right? You guys have health insurance together, financial benefits, plans, and all your finances are tied up. Maybe you have a house together, properties, vehicles, different things. Your finances are tied up together. So that could be a really scary thing of wanting to start over and wanting to go out on a limb by yourself, right? That definitely can be scary. But if you never give it a try, how would you know? If you never tried it, how would you know? What was life like before you got with this person? What was it like for you? You were living before this person, but now you guys have created dependency on each other. But you can do it. You can start over. You could definitely start over and do this. You are not in it by yourself. You are winning. You're always gonna win. And don't ever feel that you're in something by yourself. There's always a support system. There's always that healthy dynamics of how you could get things going. There's always that hope, that life, that thing that you could do, that you could do it, you know. But a lot of times, like I said earlier, it's scary. The unknown is super scary, but I know you could do it. The moment you start believing in yourself and saying, you know, I'm going to start doing it. So start having your plans from now. Start saving, because this is something that's important, that you start having a saving account. Start putting aside things together. Start making your preparation so that you don't become so afraid to leave this person. Start picturing yourself outside of the relationship. Start seeing yourself more than what you're already settling for. Start seeing yourself on the other side of things so you can start envision what life would look like on the other side of this. So start preparing yourself, coming up with that plan of how you're going to get on the other side of things. If it's a new apartment, then you need to start envisioning what your apartment is going to look like. Start designing your apartment. Start decorating your apartment. If it's a new car that you want, start to envision the car, how much money you're going to save for the car, how long it's going to take you to start saving for this car. Start making these preparations and plan for it so you know exactly what you're walking into and you're very much prepared for these things. So start preparing yourself. Create a plan, set up a plan from now so that this way you'll be able to get going and get started in your new endeavors. You could do it. I'm absolutely positively sure that you could do it. But start with a small plan and start making these preparations from now on how you're going to do this. What are some of the things that you need to do? Write out a game plan of what you're going to do and start executing this plan. If it's the 401k that you're going to need, then you need to start saving your money for your stuff. If it's a benefit plan, then you need to start saving for these plans. So start creating a budgeting plan. And I'm going to have a show where I'm going to bring on a financial planner that can help you guys to figure out how we could come together and budget out things and come up with a nice budgeting plan so that this is something that will be beneficial for you, though, so you're not afraid, so you don't become afraid and get scared of trying to make the next step to go forward. It's hard and it can become challenging at times, but just to take one step, put one foot in front of the other because you're able to do it. So we're going to come up with a budgeting plan in order to put this in place, to start making preparation to leave out the narcissistic abusive relationship, to start making plans of what life is going to look like on the other side. But like I said, start seeing yourself on the other side. Start seeing what it looks like. If it's an apartment, like I said, what you want the apartment to look like. If it's a car, what you want it to look, what's the furnitures, how much it's going to cost. Start making preparations. What type of job you're going to need to have, what kind of career you need in order to finance your lifestyle. Start planning for what life is going to look like outside of this person so that it doesn't consume you with the level of fear in order to leave the narcissistic person. Your body is rejecting them. Your body is fighting them. Your body does not want to be anywhere near them, and your body is resisting them. So the more you find yourself, you become sick, you become miserable, you become unhealthy because your body is fighting them and your body does not want to consume and take this thing on anymore. So it's up to you to start making a conscious effort on the things that you're going to do to help yourself get through this, right? And also, right, some of the things that happen in here, I took some notes here, I wrote this down here, is that you start to experience confusion. When you're ready to leave the narcissist and you want to start healing, you're going to start experiencing confusion. That was something that played a major role in my decision making, was that when I became confused, I didn't know which direction I wanted to go. I didn't know what plan, I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I was confused. But where confusion is, you already know the enemy is present because the enemy don't want you to have that game plan on how you're going to get out of this thing. Because if you get out of it, then the enemy does not have control over you. But how do you stay in control of yourself? Create a plan. Have an exit strategy so that you'll be able to get out of this thing, right? You start to have self-doubt. That's another thing, that you start to doubt yourself that you're not able to do it. You start to wonder, how am I going to do this? Is this even possible to get done? You doubt yourself, right? Then you blame yourself for everything because you think that you're the reason that this happened. If you could have done something differently, what could you have done? And how would you do this? The reality is, there's nothing that you could have done any different. There's nothing that you could have done different to make this person do anything else. They are who they are. And once you come to that realization and acceptance that this is who they are and they chose to do the things that they're doing to you, then you'll understand more that it's not your fault for the things that happen. So don't blame yourself for it. You needed to have this experience. I cherish my experiences in life these days. I don't take nothing for granted and I don't live in regrets. I don't want to say, had I, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, I'm here now. I'm present. I'm going to take that chance and I'm going to take that opportunity and I'm going to make that move and I'm going to do it now. If it works out for me, then so be it. Let it work out. If it doesn't work out, I'm still here. Hello, that's an opportunity for me to go once more again. So, like you already know, I'm not trying to be in doubt, in fear, uncertainty. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live in regrets. I don't want to say that I wish if I had taken a chance when I had the opportunity. No, I put my best foot forward. So this way I know what decisions I'm making. I know the things that I'm doing. So the results that I get back is from what I put out. And if it's not something that's right for me, then it will remove itself. But I'm not going to change the narrative. I'm going to continue to be consistent in who I am across the board. I'm a good person always. I'm not going to change and become someone mean and toxic because someone unhealthy or toxic came into my life. You will never use me. You're never using me because anything that I want to do is a choice. So now I'm able to say that I'm making choice. So I don't blame the narcissist for what they did, for what he did, for using me, for doing things. No, I was a participant in that relationship. I partake in that relationship. I chose to do the things that I did. Whether it was coerced, whether I was manipulated, regardless of what it is, I have to take ownership and responsibility. I have to be accountable for my role in that relationship. And when you start taking accountability for what the role that you play, it will help to rebuild your confidence. So now you don't go out there and you accept half nothing. You don't accept nothing that's less than what you're worth, but you have to start rebuilding yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop self sabotaging yourself. You have to start recovering from the things that you've experienced, but it's harder to heal in the place that you were hurt. It's much harder to go through it when you're still stuck in that same place. It's way harder. And I really hope that whatever you guys are going through, that you guys get through this on the other side of things and see that it is absolutely beautiful. I took a chance. I mean, I would travel before the narcissist and go to places on my own. I would travel to the Caribbean mostly. That's where I would spend most of my time, to the Caribbean and other parts of America, right? That's where I would go and be back and forth. But this was my first time doing a European trip. And I'm telling you, I love it. I'm not even going to hesitate because I already told you guys I want to bring you on my trip. So I have some pictures. I might be going between screens because I already told you I want to share it with you. And I'm a person of my word. So, when I hit in about 2 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing it with you guys. I'm going to try to pull up the information as we speak because I'm going to try to see if I could bring you on my day going to the airport, right? If I'm not doing this thing too fast, because I don't know if everything got uploaded properly on my computer. So I'm going to try my best to see how much I can show you guys and I can share with you about my trip. So let's get into it. I'm not even going to wait too much longer. Let's get into it. So let me go on here and see if I could do the screen sharing. Hold on. All right. So that's not it. I'm gonna come back here. Where was I before? Oh, see, I'm messing up this thing already. Oh, Lord. Okay, there it goes. I'm back into the iPhone. Okay, here it goes. I'm not the best at this thing. I'm not the best at this. Hold on. Why aren't the covers showing for this thing? Okay. I'm waiting for it to load up, guys. Okay. So this one, let me see. How do I do this? How do I do this? Add it. Okay. And import it. Really? Who has time for this? Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I don't have time for this. So what if I wanted to show you guys this? Okay. All right. You know what? I found one. Oh my goodness. I don't like the flow of this, guys. But I'm gonna show you. Oh my God. Wait. Present. Hold on. I do not like, because then I have to do it one at a time. Ooh, no. So I'm going to share a window, that one. So share. Can you guys see this? Just give me a yes in the comment section so I can show you. Your girl had on her lace front, okay? You can just type a yes and let me know if you can see this, right? So I want to play it for you guys so you can see what's going on. But I don't want to start playing it if you can't see the screen. Okay, all right. So I'll go ahead. Thanks for that confirmation. I appreciate you, sis. All right, so look at your girl though. Who is this? Who is she? Get out of here. Get out of here. Listen, y'all see that I'm just working. Who is she though? Who is that? What? Do y'all see who that is? Let's try this again. Let's play it one more time. I went to a club and went out to a party that night. Look. Okay, listen. Don't be afraid to leave these people. Okay, listen. Okay, get it. Listen. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Listen, this thing here is a little bit challenging. Listen, I'm not the best at this, as I told you before. Um, so I'm gonna come back here, and I think, am I still sharing? I'm not quite sure, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up another picture to see if I could share with you guys some more, because you need to see what happened on a girl trip. Okay, let me see. Okay, so this one is a nice video. I'm gonna share this with you. This is at the airport, and did it come through? I don't know. Let me come over here. Okay, looks like it did. Did it? Oh God. I'm trying to get this thing right. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this thing right. Listen, a few a few of the pictures and stuff that are on here are absolutely heck. Listen, that's her name. So the whole thing is still sharing. Let me see. Allow. Let me see if I'm still sharing. I don't even know if I'm still sharing. Let me present. Let me see. Maybe I should stop sharing. Is it? I don't know if it's okay. I don't think it's sharing. Okay. One second, guys. Thanks for your patience. Thank you for being patient with me. But I want to share some stuff with you guys on my trip. Retry. Okay. Looks like it's loading up. Listen, guys. That girl that you saw just now on them pictures, that's Starnika, okay? That's my alter ego, okay? That's Starnika. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Starnika. When she comes out, y'all, she does not come to play, okay? She does not come out to play. She's that confident woman that she's a whole boss, okay? And she walks in her authority. She is not afraid and she steps out. She is not afraid. I was I was trying to figure out how to load this thing, but apparently yeah, I'm not the best at this. My bad, guys. I think I need to set up a nice slideshow so I could show you guys all the fun stuff that took place on my trip. I don't know if this would work. Hold on. This is, let me see. Because I have some on my phone, but I don't know if I could show it to you guys from here. Hold on. Because I'm just not going to use the sound, but I'm going to see if I can show you guys from here from this phone, because I don't know who this young lady thought she was, right? But I'm going to just do it without the sound. I don't know if you can wait. Oh, that's a good. Ooh, okay. All right. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get right into it. Look, can y'all see who that is? Wait, can y'all see that? Wait, can you guys just see who that is? Do you guys recognize that girl right there? Just get into it. Just get. Can y'all see who that is? That's Starnika on the head. Okay, that's who came out to play. So do not be afraid of taking the chance. Do not be afraid of taking the risk. Do not be afraid to bet on yourself. Do not be afraid to take the opportunity to do what's best for you. And I'm going to show you guys this video that I did of my food. Okay, this was my meal plan, right? on my trip. I just want to come out the glare. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Because I'm having a hard time doing it the other way, guys. This was in Dublin, and that was my breakfast the morning in Dublin. I did not like the eggs. They smelled raw, so I did not like them. The meal before was fish and chips. This was an all-you-can-eat buffet that I went to, and that was at the Guinness Storehouse, guys. So I had Guinness. Yes, yes, yes. Your girl did. Wanted to share with you. And that's a bottle of champagne on the flight to Paris. So this is on my way to Paris. And this was my first meal in Paris. Had a glass of wine, and I enjoyed it. And look at that, my bruschetta. Look at that. Your girl was living, okay? So I want to share with you guys so you understand live. And that's my lasagna. That's my whole lasagna. Okay? That's what you do. You treat yourself. And this was at the Epic Immigration Museum, the Irish Epic Immigration Museum. And this was just a night out that we hung out, some wings and stuff. This was near the Temple Bar in Dublin. That's some place to definitely see, right? And again, a nice drink right here. I'm sorry, guys, I had to do this. And this again, this is in London. So this was the final part of my trip when I went to London. And that was my breakfast in London. So I had a great time. Apple juice, because I did not feel like doing tea or anything. So I had apple juice in London. Moral of that story really is go out, go enjoy yourself, have an amazing time. And of course, I'll be wrong if I didn't give you guys an opportunity to see the Eiffel Tower. Okay. So if I didn't give you guys the tower, then I'm not I'm not showing you anything. That's the tower behind me right there. Oh, yeah, there. I think, yeah, there you go. That's better. Sorry, guys. I had to do it like this. I was not prepared for this. But yep, your girl was just doing her thing, living. And that's what I want for you guys is to live. I know the fear of leaving, but life does exist outside the narcissist. Life is out here. That's the tower again by itself without me in it. Oh, that's a better angle. That's the tower right there. Go out, guys. Take a chance. Bet on yourself. You are worth it. You are so worth it. I want to see you guys win. I want to see the best for you guys. I want to see you win. I also did a workout video while I'm on my vacation. While I'm there, I'm doing my workout, exercising and doing stuff and taking care of myself. So self-love, self-care is so important, guys. It's so important when you want to take care of yourself and you start valuing yourself. You don't look and wait for people to validate you. You don't wait for no one to give you the okay to validate you, to tell you that you're worth it or you're anything, because you're more than just that, okay? So I'm gonna see if I can find some things to show you guys. Listen, this was the again tour, tour, travel, go out, do something for yourself. It's only going to benefit you. Okay. I met people there. I met people. I had a great time. Had a great time, y'all. Had a great time. We're having an amazing time. I don't know these people. We just all met at the Temple Bar and we're just hanging out, having a good time and just chilling. You get to meet people. You get to socialize. You get to network with people. The two young ladies in here, they're from London. The guy right there, he's from Maryland. The other girl, she's from Maryland. And that's it. We're all hanging out, having a good time and just relaxing. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know who you're going to interact with, but take a chance. Look at us. We're hanging out. We're having a good time, but take a chance on yourself. Bet on yourself. And It's so much different when you leave from out your surrounding and your circle and to see there's so many other people out in this world. It was so interesting. As soon as I land in Dublin and I'm in the cab, because I just went on online and took a cab to get to my hotel. And right in the cab, that's when I booked my trip to go to Paris, because the cab driver was telling me about the type of airlines. So now I'm listening to things about from people that are locally there. So they'll tell you about the deals and the airlines and which goes where. And that's what I did. So don't be afraid to talk to people. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because that's the only way that you're going to learn is by asking questions and asking the right questions to people just to get information, right? Let me see. I have a couple more in here for you guys. Hold on. This was, I took quite a few pictures in here. This was by far one of my favorite views right here. This, I don't know, the angle. Oh, that's better. Let me just start it over. That was by far one of my favorite. Just knowing that I was able to just be out here. And what I did when I was in Dublin, I walked. Everywhere I wanted to go, I put it into my Google Maps. And that's at the airport going to Paris. That's what I did. I put it in my Google Maps and I mapped everywhere I wanted to go. I went to the Temple Bar. That's a known place to go in Dublin. I went to the Jameson whiskey. That was definitely a place to visit there as well. Um, for my birthday, I definitely had a great birthday dinner. This here was at the airport. That was my first meal at the airport, getting ready to go on my trip. Take a chance, guys. Take a chance. I so believe in you guys, and I know it's scary and it's a fear that comes over you, but you never know until you make that first move and you want to do it so bad. You take the chance, take the opportunity, just do it. Workout session. Workout session. Workout session, guys. You can't tell me nothing, okay? You can't tell me nothing, okay? Look at your girl. Look at your girl. Workout session, okay? It is what it is. I kept myself active and I worked out on my trip. Mm-hmm. Sure did. So I'm just saying to you guys, take that chance. Take that chance. Take that chance. You couldn't tell me nothing. Nothing. Listen, Kanita, say something. Look at that queen over. Look at that beauty. Say something. Say, Sandy will come on here with no makeup today. Mm. I ain't feel like it, but that's it. Just to share a few clips with you guys on some of the things that I did, some of the experiences that I had, and see, taking off, going, going, go, go, take a chance. This is at the museum. Where is it? Where is it? Um, so much stuff in here, guys. It's like I'm looking through it, but this is one of my favorite pictures. Just standing here being confident inside the museum. Some pictures from the museum. Different things to learn about art, to learn about different things, just taking in their culture and learning about the slavery, because in the museum, they educate you about their slavery, the things that they went through, the experiences that they had, and how hard it was for them and how we're all connected because they had to jump ship in their time. So everybody has a storyline to tell. Everybody got something to talk about. Go out, interact with people, get to know people. That's the only way that you're going to get yourself out of this toxic narcissistic relationship. That's the only way you're going to start rebuilding yourself, is to start rebuild your social circle, start going out with people, start interacting, start getting back control of your life, start taking over your life again, and start putting back your life into your hands. I'm definitely going to try to upload some other videos for you guys at a later time and put together a nice little collage or something, because this was kind of cheesy, but we got the picture. Okay, it's getting the point across and not focusing so much on the actual images, but just really getting the point across. Do not make fun of your girl, but this right here is a funny moment. Hold on. I think this is it. This, wait, hold on. When they give us the sample of the Guinness and they're teaching us how to drink it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You're supposed to smell it first. So when you're drinking Guinness, this is what I learned. You're supposed to smell it first. So you breathe it in, smell it, and then you take a sip and swish it around in your mouth first. Yeah. And then you swallow it. So that's how you're really supposed to drink a Guinness. Yeah, we were doing it wrong this whole time. Well, I got the information and tips and I brought it back, okay? So smell it first and then take your sip, swish it around, and then drink it. And it wasn't bad, y'all. I did enjoy it. It was actually a pretty good drink. I mean, I did enjoy it. I got the experience and I was pretty fine. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's not like I'm going to sit here and continue to do it. No, I'm okay. I got the experience, knowledge, and information about it. And it was a part of my trip. Why not do it, right? So I encourage you guys, go out places, find some list of things that you want to do and you want to experience when you go there, go anywhere, and get the experience, get the knowledge, share the knowledge, and teach somebody else that they can do things too. They don't have to sit there and to be all scared and afraid. See, I did it and I was super excited that I did that. So just wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I did on my trip and some of the experience that I had. And these were some of the things that they had inside, where when you go in, you start to inhale it. So you breathe in that aroma first before you drink the Guinness, so you can start smelling some of the things that's in the Guinness. Listen, guys, it's so much things to learn out here in this world. But me leaving New York needed to be an experience. And this was my birthday. So this was the hotel staff came and sang happy birthday to me in French, and toasted with me. So I had a great experience. See, got a great experience and I enjoyed my birthday. I enjoyed it. I had an amazing time. I felt special. There's nothing you could have told me that I didn't have an amazing trip. And to top it off was that I actually my flight got delayed, so I had to spend a night in London. And that was one of the best thing. At first, I was a little bit annoyed. I cut off communication with everyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone because I was in my feelings, right? And I ended up staying in London for the night. But what turned out the greatest trip was that I got to see my sister in London. She's way older than me, and I haven't seen her since I was a little girl, maybe like 7 or 8 years old, like a little kid. And I finally got to see my sister after all these years and my niece. They came to the hotel where I was staying, drove an hour to come see me and spend some time with me at the hotel. Then my uncle did the same thing in the morning before I left to get on the plane. He came to the hotel as well and spent some time with me. The greatest experience was spending time with family, seeing family, and doing what I wanted to do on my trip. So sometimes you might think that things are not working out the way how you want them to work out, but God has a greater plan for you, and the plans that He have for you supersedes the plans that you have. So a lot of times you're making plans, and my girlfriend will always say, if you want to make God laugh, make some plans and watch him knock those plans out the way, okay? So my trip turned out to be the most beautiful trip. I had an opportunity to go to Ireland, France, right? And London. So I got to be in England, whatever, UK, whatever. You know where I'm going with this, right? But I had the chance to go to 3 different countries on my trip, and God worked it out so I had the experience everywhere I went, and I had a great time. So what I could leave with you guys tonight is that the fear of leaving the narcissist is the beginning of your life. That's what's on the other side. That fear of you leaving them, on the other side of that is life. It's your whole life ahead of you on the other side of leaving this narcissist. So while things might be hard right now, and while it might seem so difficult, on the other side of all of this is life. On the other side of this is happiness. On the other side of this is peace. On the other side of this is a good partner waiting to experience you. But you can't get to that partner because the narcissist is in the way. The narcissist is there with you. So you can't get the opportunity to experience this great partner that is actually waiting for you. But oftentimes, the work that you need to do on yourself, the longer you stay to work on yourself and get these work going, is the longer it's going to delay for you to see your partner, for you to spend time with that healthy person. Take that chance, make the move, plan for something, make that preparation. Guys, I want to thank you once more for hanging out with your girl Nessa tonight. I couldn't tell you how much more I appreciate this. I really wanted to kind of click through and show you guys pictures and stuff like that, but you already know I'm not the greatest at this thing, and I was just doing my best to give it a try. One of the most interesting thing that I experienced was being in the cab. You think New York drivers are crazy? Look at this crazy driving experience. There's no lanes. This is in Paris, y'all. Look at that. He's just driving all crazy and he's not in a lane. Like, what in the world? Cars are coming from all different directions. I'm like, what is going on? But he was just driving reckless. And that's me seeing, I think it was the tower. When we started to drive, I started to see the tower. And let me see. This is not my strongest point, guys. See, that's when I started to see the tower. I was super excited. Then I finally got to it. Like, that's it, guys. It's right there. I really got to see it and stood in front of it and was live and in person. And then I took a tour around Paris on a little cruise. I got a cruise to tour around Paris for the day. So I made the best of my trip, got my experience, and head right back home. There was nothing else for me to do. And then I busted out my camera, of course, and started to enjoy the scenery. Look at that. Why not? I did a whole video there, but I think my internet connection wasn't too great. So I wasn't able to complete everything there. But yeah, your girl was just super happy, just living it up, just doing it, just doing it, just doing it. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing at all, at all, at all. I was just living, living. Don't worry, guys, ain't nothing in here. You don't have to be alarmed. Ain't nothing in here. But look at that. Look at these fishes, guys. Like, these fishes are in the pond. They're super big. What did I do? Am I not going back to the fishes? I don't know. What did I do? I don't know. I recorded the fishes in the pond. But anyway, there was some really big, nice fishes, and I recorded them in the pond. Bottom line is, guys, I love y'all so much, and I thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to your girl. That was the happiest day for me, guys. That was the happiest day for me. I love it. Now I'm back. Nails need to be done. I need to get back together, right? Get it together. See my eyes, I'm super tired because I'm still coming down from that experience. So it's a lot. I took in a lot. I experienced a lot and I loved it a lot. And look, in the life of a content creator, y'all, I walk with my tripod, had my equipments, because obviously I have to make content, right? I have to bring back the experience to share with you guys. So that's what I'm going to be posting up on my page in the next couple of days, is sharing the content and putting it together. Life of doing content and creating stuff and sharing the experience. You guys be blessed, be encouraged. I pray that, you guys go out and be safe. And whatever challenges that you're having, listen, you have my contact information, healingyoursilence@gmail.com. You could call me on area code 516-770-8697. Again, that's healingyoursilence@gmail.com. Or you could call me area code 516-770-8697. Do not hesitate to reach out. I do offer a one-on-one coaching session. If you do need longer sessions and you need help getting on a different plan, it might be 4 sessions, might be a month, 2 months, 3 months. Let me know exactly what works best for you, and we could come up with a game plan that's personalized to you and is something that's going to work in your favor, because my goal here is to empower you to become your greatest self, and that's my ultimate goal, that's my mission, and I won't stop at anything to get that going. I love you guys so much. I want to see you win, and I want to see the best for you. Excuse me, I want to see the best for you. One of my friends is traveling tonight, and I definitely want to give you a shout out. Love you. I hope you get to your destination safe. I wish you nothing but the best. May God bless you, protect you, and keep you safe. You're always in my prayer, always in my thoughts, and I wish you nothing but the best. Family and friends on here, wherever you guys are going, wherever you're traveling to, I hope that you guys get to your destination back and forth safe. Yes, Kanita girl, Black Barbie was traveling through these streets, girl, have that hair flowing and going, and you couldn't tell me nothing, okay? Listen, rebuild your confidence. If you're having challenges and struggles, how to regain your confidence, how to get that strength, that courage to do these things, and you're having a hard time, no question is too small for me. No question is too small. No question is too small. Reach out, ask your question. I'll be more than happy to assist you the best way I can. I love you guys again so much. May you go out to your destination and be blessed. Love y'all. Good night, y'all. Let me drop my heart comment in the comment section. Good night, y'all. Good night. Let me drop a couple in here. You guys are amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good night. Good night. Good night. And again, thank you so much for all my birthday wishes. Thank you so much for all the birthday love. Yes, your girl is 37. Okay, it's not even 40. 37 and narcissistic free. So 323, 23. 323, 23. This is my year, and I claim it. That everything that's mine, everything that belongs to me will find me. Everything that's mine will find me. I always win. I never lose. I don't lose. So anything that's mine will be with me. It does stay with me. Guys got to think like that as well. Have that mindset that you always win, you never lose. Love you guys.